If you owe me, then pay up. We got jocks with them lasers.
Gakirah Barnes died last month in April. She was 17 years old. She was killed in the Woodlawn neighborhood in a shooting, and she was shot multiple times. And so the police thought that she was targeted, that she was assassinated, essentially.
In Chicago, police are saying that a Chirac savage who was killed in the war in Chirac and who was 17 years of age, that she was a serial killer. Now, Negroes are saying that she has allegedly over 10 bodies to her name, while police can only verify that this person was only an official suspect in about 6 different shootings. But this savage goes by the name of Gakirah Barnes, also known as Little Snoop.
What's up, man? This Lil Chief Mo back with another video. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. If you fuck with my channel, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment. If you new, subscribe, leave a like and a comment. Ain't shit. Today's video gonna be about K.I. from STLEBT, also known as Gakirah Barnes, which is her government name, but as the fans and shit know her, they know her by K.I. I'm pretty sure most of y'all who viewing this video already familiar with K.I. and where she come from and all that, but to the motherfuckers who not familiar with her, who don't even know who she is, let me explain, man. K.I., man. Gakirah Barnes, Lil Snoop. You know what I'm saying? She had multiple nicknames. And the type of motherfucker she was, man, she was a real shooter. Like, she was a shooter for real. She was doing a lot of shit niggas out here nowadays scared to do. Niggas that was around her, and niggas, you know, the shit that she did while she was on this earth, them niggas scared to do. But she come from that STLEBT little area, well, basically Woodlawn, the 62nd, 63rd, 64th, Eberhard, St. Lawrence, Vernon, all through there. You know, that was where she was from. And as y'all know, all them guys over there, they into it with O Block. They know not to go past King Drive on O Block unless they. But anyway, yeah, she from STLEBT, man. She had a huge reputation in these streets though, just as far as her putting in a lot of work and shit, and just her being who she was. She put in a lot of work, man. She put in a lot of work. Let me start from the beginning. You know, she didn't start getting active in gangs, like, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't really gang banging and shit until she got into high school. When she went from 8th grade to 9th grade to high school and shit, she met new people. She got around new faces. So, you know, she had to adapt to her environment. She was fucking with niggas that was gang banging. She was, you know what I'm saying? And she was already like transitioning to like a dyke, you know, since she was already being around niggas. She was mostly around niggas, gang banging with niggas and all that shit. She didn't get a chance to really be a girly girl once she got up in age, cause she was around niggas so much, and all she knew was gang shit, gang, and that's all she knew at the time. So she just adapted to her environment, you know. She knew she couldn't be no girly girl in a war. You can, but she didn't want to. She didn't want to do that. She was already kicking it with niggas, so by association they see her as an op already. The motherfuckers they was into it with back then, when the beef first started kicking off, she felt the need to jump all the way in the street shit and do what her guys, Duck, and all them niggas was doing, and the niggas from EBT that she was fucking with, niggas from Gyro and all that shit. She felt she was looking up to a lot of them niggas, bro. A lot of them niggas, she looked up to Boss Churl, long live Boss Churl. You know, she looked up to him just off his reputation, cause Boss Churl, he was a nigga, he was known for shooting niggas up and doing all that shit while he was here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak too much on Boss Churl, but she doing one of the main faces from that area that she looked up to. And I be seeing people, they be like, Like, what actually made her start shooting niggas? What actually made her jump off the porch like that? Like how she did at such a young age. Like, it's rare. It's rare to see a female toting pipes and shooting guns and shooting at real, at the age of 13 or 14. To be a female and you shooting at niggas at them ages, that shit rare. And she was one of them. She was a rare breed. And she was not to be reckoned with while she was here. I ain't gonna lie. Just off the fact of her being who she was. But yeah, she started fucking with them. Long story short, she became STLEBT. She started, she got cool with them. So, like I said, they already into an O Block and TYMB at the time. So, she just adapted. But fast forward, OD get killed. OD get killed August 10th. And I think he died like the next day, like August 11th. Don't quote me on that. I ain't really for sure. Well, I know it's one of them days. He got shot either on August 10th or August 11th, and he died the next day. But K.I. took a part in that. She had a part in that, bro. And she wasn't the only one who was there, because this motherfuckers who was there who still on this earth. And I don't want to say their name. I'm not going to say their name. You see what I'm saying? I ain't that type of nigga. But since K.I. dead and gone, I can speak on her being a part of that shit. She was a part of that shit. But she wasn't the only one. She wasn't the only gunman that went there and killed OD. Actually, it was niggas from multiple hoods. Multiple hoods that went there to... They didn't plan on killing OD. They just went there to go kill somebody. And they just happened to see OD. And they killed him. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't only K.I. and her little. It was multiple niggas from other hoods. You see what I'm saying? She wasn't the only one responsible for that. And it's another body that she caught, bro. That motherfuckers really wanted her for. Like, they wanted her gone after this. Is J Money. Her and Lil B got down on J Money, man. They had a bitch to set J Money up. And they went over there to, what was it, 65th, 66 and Everhard. And they shot him. They chased him down and they shot him. You see what I'm saying? They was like in a yard on the porch somewhere. And J Money tried running off the porch to the back. Lil B shot him. K.I. shot him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why motherfuckers really wanted K.I. that bad, because she was out here shooting at niggas and really getting down on niggas and killing main ops and doing all this shit that normal motherfuckers from around her area wasn't doing. So they wanted her. They knew them niggas. They wanted her. They was so. Some of them niggas from O Block was so scared of K.I., bro. Like, I ain't gonna say all of them, but some of them niggas was so scared of her. Like, they just wanted her gone that bad. Like, motherfuckers be scared of you so much they just want you dead. They'll go to the lengths to do anything to kill you, to, even if it's a risky situation, even if they risk getting caught doing this shit, they gonna want your ass dead. And they wanted K.I. dead for J Money and OD. Plus, she was shooting at a whole lot of niggas from like multiple BD hoods. And it's alleged that she had up to 15 bodies. Now, let me clarify that. No, that's fucking ridiculous. Ain't nobody on this here earth got no damn 15 bodies. Unless you like a fucking a serial killer that's real low key with your shit, or just, look, ain't nobody in the streets about to catch 15 bodies and still be in the streets, and that shit is unheard of, bro. You not about to catch 15 bodies and you ain't got caught for none of these motherfuckers yet. So no, I'm here confirming this right now. K.I. did not have no fucking 15 bodies. Now I can say this: she done shot at about 15 plus niggas. And that's facts. That's facts. She didn't kill them. She may have injured them or shot at them. But regardless of the case, it was 15 plus niggas at different times. You see what I'm saying? She did not have 15 bodies. No, that's fucking ridiculous. But She was out here, man. She was slime for real, bro. But yeah, bro, everybody fuck with Ki. And when I mean everybody, I mean STL, EBT, and all, you know, they are allies. Like the niggas they was fucking with at the time, from her being in her prime and in the streets and shit up until she got killed, 2012, 2013, 2014. They was fucking with MOB, Brick Squad, CMB, Woo World, you know, a lot of more sets that I failed to mention, bro. It's a lot of hoods that STL and EBT know, you know, that they was fucking with back then, that fucked with KI. You know, it's a lot of motherfuckers from hoods that shouted out KI, like, you know, individually, like, yeah, KI real nigga, KI this, KI that, motherfuckers who was out here vouching for KI. But that's the reason she got killed, bro. Them the reason she got killed. She killed OD. Niggas was already looking for her. When you kill a top nigga like that, yo, niggas gonna want your hair regardless. They named the whole block after this nigga. You think they not gonna want you? Or whoever the fuck did it with you, you see what I'm saying? They gonna get down on your ass. They gonna find you, or they gonna find somebody close to you when you take a top member like that. Trust and believe. So I'm pretty sure she was aware of that, cause she went out here lacking. Even when she got killed, she had a gun. She just couldn't draw it in time, cause the people who killed her they popped out the cut on her, came from behind the bando and started shooting at her crowd. And I'm gonna get into that soon, but she killed OD. She had a part in that, her and some more motherfuckers. And then later on down the line, 2 years and some change later, her and Lil B, which is deceased, RP to Lil B, he was killed by CPD. They killed J Money. You see, her and Lil B was like Bonnie and Clyde, minus her being all girly and shit. You know, just them, how they did shit, how they strategized the hits, and how they both just went on hits together, bro. They was like Bonnie and Clyde out here. Lil B and KI was like left hand and right hand. You see what I'm saying? They did a lot of shit together. But yeah, they end up killing J Money. Fast forward. Now, at this time, her name already hot. Her name hot. Her name super hot. Like super duper hot. You know, her and Lil B name, but Lil B ended up getting killed later on down the line, maybe about 2 weeks before K. Yeah, to be approximate, it was about 2 or 3 weeks before KI got killed, because Lil B got killed around the time. He got killed in like late March, either late March or early April. And I know for sure it was late March. And KI got killed on April 11th. I remember this because I remember Big Glow getting killed on April 9th. And for the record, KI, she didn't have shit to do with that, bro. That wasn't KI from STL EBT work, man. I ain't gonna say who work that is, bro. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But that's not her work. Motherfuckers just put that on her name since he got killed 2 days before she got killed. And then motherfuckers just was like, oh yeah, Chief Keef put money on KI head and all this shit. No, that wasn't the case, bro. No. She died over real street shit. Shit that her and Lil B was out here doing, and shit that her and her other homies was out here doing. You see? So fast forward to her getting killed. After Lil B got killed, KI, she kind of came to a realization, like, I'ma get killed soon, I'ma die soon. You see? When you out here doing dirt in these streets, bro, and you got like, and you and your homies doing real major dirt, and then they just end up like your whole circle just end up dying like rapidly at a rapid pace, you gonna feel like you next. Like, damn, all my niggas just got killed, and I'm next. And that's what she was feeling, because all the shit she did with Lil B, and they were so close, and how he just up and got killed like that. It fucked with her, kind of like how TB was when Poppy got killed. You see, she didn't go, you know, like how TB was. He was going through shit. He had to get checked in and checked out a mental institution. Not saying that it's cool, cause the shit not cool. That, you know, the street shit, it get real deep. This street shit get deep. Motherfuckers be thinking this shit is a game, and like, no, the streets is everything but a fucking game. It's everything but a game, bro. Everything but a game. This shit real. Like, the fans be thinking this shit is just a propaganda and all that. No, this shit is real, bro. Motherfuckers real life be put in, you know, they have to go through unfortunate situations, or they just gotta adapt, and they think this shit a game when it's not. So she was going through, when Lil B got killed, she was going through that shit. She was going through a hard time. If y'all go look on her if y'all gonna look on her Twitter, what is her at? It's Taekwon Assassin. That's her Twitter. That's Lil Snoop Twitter. Taekwon Assassin. If y'all, from like the end of March up until she got killed, just go look at her tweets, man. She was, you could tell she was super depressed about her homie Lil B passing, and just depressed overall about, you know, the streets, because once you do so much dirt like that, and she knew she had a time coming, because you just don't take out 2 top members from them hoods without them niggas trying to at least come back and get you, or somebody close to you. And I'm pretty sure she had that on her mind every day, so she was pretty stressed out about that shit. So leading up to her getting killed, they was walking. It was her, Butter, and a third affiliate that I failed to mention. I ain't gonna say his name, you see what I'm saying? Her, Butter, and another nigga. They walking. Boom. Man, y'all, I remember this day like crazy. It was Friday, April 11th. They walking to a barbecue. They going to a barbecue. They walking on, what was it, 64th and Vernon? Yeah, 64th and Vernon, or 65th and Vernon. Over there, like, damn near right across from O Block. You see what I'm saying? So the nigga spotted her. They was already on her ass. They was already stalking her. They was already on her ass. And they was stalking her. So they happened to see the crowd, and the niggas came out the cut, and they shot the crowd up. And the niggas who killed her, one of them was Big A, and there was another nigga that I ain't gonna mention. I ain't gonna say his name. But since Big A gone, I can say him. You know what I'm saying? Big A played a part in that, but he wasn't the only one, like how motherfuckers try to portray him being the only shooter. No, he was not the only shooter, bro. He was not the only motherfucker that hit K.I. It's other motherfuckers out here who participated in that shit. But long story short, they popped out the cut on her and they shot her up, bro. They hit her 9 times. Which included her getting hit in her, she got hit in her legs. She got hit in her, like, her chest, her titties and shit. She got hit in her jaw, and she got shot in the neck. All a total of 9 times. And just to clear, this another thing I want to clear up, bro, because I seen somewhere where a motherfucker was like, did K.I. get shot 9 times in the face? And motherfuckers was running around with this rumor saying she got hit up 9 times in the face. No, she didn't know. If that was the case, the opps would have been talking about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They would have been real you think them, if they shot an op in the face like how they did shoot the shells, bro, no offense to him, but if she would have got done that way, them niggas would have been talking about her crazy. But it didn't happen, bro. She got shot a total of 9 times, but in different parts of her body, you see? So they popped out the cut, they shot her up. She didn't have enough time to draw her gun. And they shot Butter too. They shot Butter in the ankle. But the third affiliate, I failed to mention his name, he started shooting back at them. As they ran back to the cut, he started shooting back at them. And K.I. ran to a nearby porch. She ran to a nearby porch where she collapsed. She collapsed on the porch. The lady came out, called the ambulance for K.I. Butter nose right there on the sidewalk watching the whole thing. She was over there bleeding out like a motherfucker, but the type of person she was and the life she was living, bro, she was living that shit too fast. Like I said, she was a real hitter. She was living her life too fast, you know. So I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact, she expected this shit, but she didn't expect it that soon. I know she didn't expect that shit, but she expected the shit to come eventually, whether it was that day or later on, you know, it would have happened, bro, because it was so many times KI was putting herself into danger, like real life danger, like intentionally walking over to O Block, walking through the gates, walking through the back alleyways of O Block, going on the other side to Calumet and walking on they shit, putting her like by herself, nobody else, by her and her gun. She's walking over there intentionally, putting herself in danger. So she knew what the fuck she was doing. She knew. If she knows she could go over there and catch a body, she know if they catch her over there trying to catch one of them, they gon' more than likely up their guns and shoot at her. She knew that. She knew what came with this shit. So that's why she lived this shit to the fullest. That's why she did as much dirt as she did, cause she knew she had a day. Ever since she had a part in Odie dying, she knew she had a day. So she just stopped giving a fuck. She said, fuck it, I'ma die anyway. It's gonna come a time where a motherfucker gonna kill me from the other side, so why not take as many as them as I can before they end up taking me? And that's what her mindset was. So she was sliding every other day trying to kill a nigga or shooting at niggas. You see what I'm saying? Robbing niggas, doing all that shit. She was real, man, but for the motherfuckers that don't know, she used to date McAdoo from 600, man. They used to date. And I'm gonna post that picture too, man. I'm gonna post it. But yeah, they used to date, bro. Like before she even turned into a dyke and started shooting niggas up. This was 2010. Her and McAdoo from 600 was dating. They got a whole ass picture together looking like a fucking lesbian couple out here. You hear me? This shit is too real. Like, and I still find that situation strange because it's crazy how the girl you fuck with can turn into a dyke and start shooting at your ass. Like, ain't that crazy? She started shooting at McAdoo, bro, the next year. It's crazy how the next fucking year she started shooting at this nigga. She turned into a whole completely different person, bro. From when she was dating him in 2010 and all that shit. When they was dating, she was a girly girl. She wasn't really, that was 7th grade, 8th grade, up until she started excelling in life and she got around the wrong people and the wrong crowd and her whole aura just changed. You see, it's crazy how you think about it. Like, damn, I was just dating this girl and now she a whole dyke out here trying to kill me. Like, I was just fucking this bitch, bro, when she was a girly girl last year. And around the same time last year, this year, she's shooting at me. She a whole dyke trying to take my fucking head off when I was just making love to this bitch. And it's crazy, bro, cause that's how the streets is sometimes, bro. That's how the streets is sometimes. Like, you could be cool with a motherfucker, next thing you know, they trying to take your head off over something minor or whatever the case may be. And in KI case, it was minor because McAdoo at the time didn't do shit to her. He didn't do shit to her. He wasn't shooting at her. He wasn't trying to kill her or nothing. Like, he had love for her. And I know this for a fact. He had love for her. Even after she started fucking with niggas from the other side and started changing her life and shit, he still had love for her because of their history. But she didn't give a fuck about that. She ain't give a fuck, bro. She was out here. And her and King Von had a little relationship. Not dating. They didn't date. Yeah, let me clarify that. They didn't date, but they had like a relationship. As far as them respecting each other. You know, sort of like how Melly and Zoo is, man. When y'all seen that live, when they went live with each other for that whole little hour and they was talking to each other, both parties admitted that they, you know, that they had respect for each other gangster. Melly said he had respect for Zoo gangster and vice versa. And that's how it was with K.I. and King Von. They just had respect for each other gangster. You see what I'm saying? It had been times King Von beat K.I. ass, bro. He didn't beat her ass, bro. Like, beat the shit out of her. And then later on down the line, he would reach out to her and mention her on Twitter and shit and just tell her how much he missed her and shit like that. So I'm pretty sure if they would have seen each other, bro, like, if they would have seen each other on the right day, let me correct myself. If they would have, because it done been plenty of times they'd have seen each other and wasn't no guns drawn or nothing, but shit happened. They was either arguing or fighting. Something happened, but it wasn't guns drawn. I believe they would have shot at each other if they would have caught each other on the right day. The days that they ran into each other, it was on the wrong days. But if it was the right days, they definitely would have shot at each other. It's not like they was cool. They had respect. It's a difference between being cool, you know, and having respect for a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Being cool is being buddy-buddy with them. You know, that's my, like, regardless of y'all being from hoods that's into it, if y'all buddy-buddy, y'all buddy-buddy, that's what y'all do. But on Vine and KIN, no, they wasn't buddy-buddy. They wasn't friends. They wasn't kicking it with each other, trying to, you know, they had respect for each other. They had respect for one another because both of them know what the other was capable of. KI knew Vaughn was a shooter. Vaughn knew KI was a shooter. You see what I'm saying? And then it done been times they crowds and shot at each other while each was around. So they know, you see. But Vaughn had respect for her. And also Vaughn, but yeah, but the time when she really turned up, this is after she killed OD. Her and them niggas killed OD. This is when she really turned up. When she really got heartless is when her little cousin Taekwon got killed. See, she been, motherfuckers think that, oh yeah, she just like she started all this shit when Taekwon died. She was a good girl up until he died. No, she been out here since way before she been gang. He was gang banging with her on the block. They been out here doing this shit since way back, way before even, you know, up until Taekwon got killed, bro. She was already off the porch in the streets, then had a body on her hands and all that shit. So she been turned. But when she really turned heartless, when she started to get really active and get on niggas' asses, is when Taekwon got killed. And the situation with Taekwon, it wasn't no ops that killed him. It was a nigga from G Herbo. It was accidental. You know, it was an accidental shooting. He wasn't the intended target. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. So he ended up getting killed with only 13. You see what I'm saying? So that made her feel some type of way. She felt like, damn, the ops didn't do it. The motherfuckers I fuck with do it. But it was an accident. So I can't really just do shit about it. Cause my guys is they guys, and then we, you know, everybody look at each other as family, and I know they didn't mean to do it. So she vowed to get revenge for Taekwon. She vowed to avenge his death by taking it out on the ops. And the ops didn't. And the crazy part, the ops ain't have shit to do with his death. It was niggas from G Herbo, Old Block, 600 Front Street. None of them niggas had anything to do with Taekwon death, bro. Nothing. But she felt the need to take her anger over his death out on them guys, with, you know, and that's what she did. The whole year of 2012, the remaining year of 20, you know, once Taekwon got killed, I think it was in June or some shit. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it was June 2012. You know, from that time being up until she got killed, she was turning up on. She got super active on niggas, bro. Like her whole, once Taekwon got killed, she felt the need to do everything she did in the streets for Taekwon, just to get some type of closure about his death, bro. Even though the nigga that did it locked up, that still don't bring closure, cause you know he ain't here. Like you still, you know what I'm saying? You still hurting behind him being gone. Yeah, the nigga locked up, but he ain't here. You still got that hurt in your mind. You still got hurt in your heart. So that hurt gonna turn into anger, and that's what it did in KI case. And she flipped the fuck out, and she started turning up on niggas, bro. Shooting at 600 every day, shooting at Front Street every day, shooting at O Block every day. Not literally every day, but if you know what I mean, then you know what I mean, bro. She was shooting at them niggas a lot. She was getting real active with them niggas, like I said, walking up to niggas' blocks and all that shit by herself, just her and her gun. So she was a brave motherfucker regardless, and she knew what came with this shit, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna drop a part 2 to this shit, man. It's just a little mini series I'm gonna do about KI, man. She a real interesting character to me. I don't know funny shit. She just real interesting, bro. Because I never in my life came across a hitter female like a real hitter female that act like a nigga and just out here, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit rare. It's rare. It's super rare. You don't catch too many female hitters that's trying to kill niggas and do all this shit, bro. KO was a hitter. She was so much of a hitter to the point where she was gonna kill G Herbo, bro. It was niggas contemplating on putting money on G Herbo head, and KO was gonna collect that shit. But unfortunately, she died before the shit could even go down. But she was in the process of killing Lil Herb, bro. G Herbo, no cap. Like this shit all facts. I'm not making this shit up. Motherfuckers be saying I be making. No, go look this shit up for yourself before y'all say I'm making this shit up, bro. No, this shit all facts. She was about to kill G Herbo. It was some niggas that was gonna put money on his head, and she was gonna kill his ass for that money, bro. For real. She even said it. She said it. Like real nigga shit, bro. So she, you know, that right there alone let a motherfucker know that she was getting real active. And she didn't give a fuck who you was, regardless of what hood you from or anything. Like Herb, he from all the way over, you know, the southeast, 79th in Essex, 79th in Kingston, you know, over there. And KO from Woodline, which is in the 60s, which is close to the O Block and all that shit. They don't have no, it's not like they into it. Like STL and No Limit don't beef. No, some of the No Limbs fuck with STL. I can't say this. FYB, they into it with NLMB, cause NLMB they killed Archie over some stupid shit. It was really stupid. It wasn't no gang shit or nothing. But for the most part, them niggas not into it with No Limit, STL, and all them niggas specifically. It's NLMB niggas who done paid their respects to Duck and sent their condolences out to Duck family and all that shit. So I can't say they beef. It's just No Limit fuck with the niggas they into it with, but direct beef, no. But KO didn't give a fuck. She was a hitter. She was doing anything in the streets, whatever it came with, she was doing that shit. Shoot niggas, robbing niggas, all that. You know, so she was gonna kill G Herbo, bro. She was really gonna kill that man. She was gonna off his top, man, for real. But yeah, man, if y'all want to hear about the full story of why she wanted to kill G Herbo and why them niggas wanted to put money on his head, man, stay tuned for part 2. Cause this is just part 1, man. I got a part 2 coming soon, man. So stay tuned in with your boy, man. I'm checking in, checking out. Like I said, this Lil Cheap Mo, man. You already know what the fuck going on. You been fucking with my channel. Go ahead, leave a comment and subscribe. You new, subscribe, leave a like in the comment, man. Shit simple. Ain't shit.